Wait, hold on.
Yeah, babes.
What we do, we have a process for this.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Abby. Tell me how you're feeling quickly. The beginning segment. You got like a minute.
Cool.
Give us a minute of how you're feeling about things.
I'm fine. I had a great weekend. I didn't even watch the game. I just saw the highlights. I didn't even need to watch it to know what had happened or how we would have conceded the goal.
Yeah.
You can see on DR clips my rant about Christian Romero, who I think has been exceptionally poor this season already, at fault for 3 out of 4 goals we've conceded. And like I said to you last week, you wanted me to come with chest. I ain't got chest because I know what my team are like, and it doesn't matter who we play against because we'll play the same way, we'll concede the same type of goals every single week. And I'm done.
Good. I love that you've done that.
Thank
but
you.
Let's really understand something, because we're really going to get to the bottom of this and really understand, because we have to talk right now, yeah? I'm bringing a case. Are you going to bully
me like you bullied me last week?
I'm not. I plan to be
because I will go to HR
I
this week.
plan to be lovely today.
Okay.
But what I want to do is I want to put a claim forward, yeah? Like insurance and stuff.
Where there's a claim.
I want to put a claim forward that you guys, Spurs, I won't say you guys, let's remove you and Spurs.
Remove me.
I want to say Spurs can no longer identify as a big club. I think today's the day where we have to say Spurs should no longer be allowed to identify as a big club. You see this top 6 rubbish and all this, just Spurs being... Wait, hold on. Okay. Spurs being on the top table has to stop today, yeah? Because what you've lacked going forward from the beginning, really, what you've lacked is accountability. Yeah.
Are you talking about me?
Hold on. Let us not make this about Manchester United. I want to hold on. I just can I put my case forward?
I just needed to
Can I put my case forward, please?
As you separated me
and
Spurs.
Can I put my case forward?
Is the accountability on Spurs?
Spurs.
Cool.
Spurs.
Cool.
Yeah, you're allowed to talk. You're allowed to have a say. But we have to talk about Spurs, because what we did last week, every time we tried to talk about Spurs, what you wanted to do, yeah, is say, Arsenal fighting for the title. They should win. But guess what happened?
What?
It didn't show us the truth of what's going on at Spurs. Okay. And the truth is alarming. Yeah? How many clean sheets is it in 37 games?
Not very many. 4.
That's important. But again, wait, hold on. Don't stop me now.
I was giving you ammunition.
No,
you know how many wins we've had in 32?
Go ahead.
12.
Is there anything else?
I think
11. Wait, 11. What's
no? There was another one I had.
There's something silly. Yeah. This is, and do you know what's happened? The lack of accountability. And for some strange reason, you lot are allowed into big 6 conversations and big club conversations, and I don't know where it's come from.
Well, I think that's because we tend to finish in and around the top 6, which you can't necessarily say.
No. What we're going to do is we have to really understand, is there a big difference of you at West Ham?
Wow.
Is there?
That's rude.
Is there though? There is, but there isn't. And now you spent money even on the wing. Let's have it right.
Let's talk about Brennan.
Let's talk about Brennan. Let's talk about bringing in Big Solanke that must rise. Let's talk about Richarlison.
He wasn't even in the squad.
Let's talk about him, because I'm talking about money. Again, you lot like to say, sorry, not you.
Not me.
Spurs. They like to talk about, well, money spent means this, that, and the other. And we're looking at the money spent and how things are going. And when you bring in these important players, why don't they get to come on? Why don't we get to see them? When we're talking about all this, your summer, yeah? And then let's talk about something else, actually. Okay. What's going on with the set pieces?
Is the floor mine? Have you landed?
Oh, wait. Oh, I've got loads. Let's part one of it. We got other things to...
Let me know what's on the floor.
All right, cool.
And then
because actually, accountability, yeah? You keep talking to me about this amazing partnership, yeah? Romero, Van de Ven.
I don't think I've ever said this amazing partnership. I haven't said that. Have you landed? Can I go?
I renounce my time for a second.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So, okay,
and
cool.
Vicario, I want to know why these guys consistently do the same thing. What's going on there?
Okay, so firstly, on the accountability side, I will be the first one to call out our board. I love calling out our board. We've spent a lot of money. Again, as I've said on the last couple of weeks' shows, Spurs do what Spurs do, right? So instead of going and buying people that would come in and better the side, for example, an Eze, or for example, I don't know, signing a six, even like Conor Gallagher, let's just call them, like things that would benefit and better.
Would Conor Gallagher have helped you beat Arsenal?
It's not about that. It's about general football. Because as I've said, we'll play the same way every single week. Doesn't matter who the opposition is. Some weeks it will go for us.
But you don't want to call out the manager.
No, I'll get there. Hold on a minute. I've only just taken my flight's only just taken off.
Just
taken
checking.
My flight's just taken off.
Yes.
Just taken off. We're not ready to land yet.
Yes.
Okay, so what I would say is we spent a lot of money on players such as Archie Gray, Solanke, who with Solanke, I've watched him play 60 minutes and however long he played the other day. I don't know. I've not seen that performance, so I don't know. Apparently, he knitted together some nice moves. Held the ball up, Solanke. Held the ball up well, brought some players in. What I would say with Solanke, I will reserve my judgment. I've said from the minute that deal was going through, it's way too much money. He is no more than a £40 million player. No more than that. But I will reserve my judgment on him. I'm not going to judge him after 2 games because that's all he's played. Actually, 1.5 games. So I'm not judging him on that. Okay. What I would say is, as usual with Tottenham, we plan for the future. We buy kids, Lucas Berg, Val, Archie Gray, yada, 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 like who might be good. But the problem is we're always banking on we might get there. We might be okay. They might be good. But what I can't bear about Tottenham is why can't we possibly buy players for now? Like, why can we not do that?
You're never going to get there.
Hang on. Right. Let's move to the set pieces. So it was unbeknownst to me that we actually do have a set piece coach. Apparently came in the summer. And I was reading an article and we have actually got better at set pieces.
Huh?
It's true.
Who's got better?
Hold on, wait.
Wait. I'm listening, but you can't waffle.
I'm not.
You're not allowed to waffle.
I'm not waffling. I'm telling you a fact. It's on the other phone. If someone would like to bring on the other phone.
Pieces.
That was the first goal we've conceded from a set piece this season. Okay, it's actually true. That's the first goal we conceded from a set piece. I know. So last week it was every week. So we're 4 weeks in and we've only conceded 1. What I would say is, in terms of the defending, and I've said it before, as individuals, I actually think I like them as individuals. I think Mickey van der Ven is a great player. My thing with Romero is lots of people, and I said it yesterday, lots of people will confuse passion with ability with someone like Romero. So where he's really passionate or flying for tackles, you like that he's like, understands what it means, all that stuff. Well, he don't understand what it means to defend, because actually 3 out of the 4 goals we conceded this season already has come from an individual mistake from Romero.
I'm getting a message from Control Tower. There's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of time. I don't think this plane can land.
Well, this is the truth. This is not me waffling. This is me telling you my opinion.
Waffle.
But it's me telling you.
Listening to
it's me telling you the truth.
I'll listen to you.
If you think that's waffle,
I'm going to listen anyway.
You ask my opinion.
I'm just saying. I'm listening. I want to say turbulence.
I'm telling you the problems with Spurs.
I'm allowed to say turbulence.
Well, no, because it's the truth. So I'm telling you, as my opinion, as what I have to do on here.
Let's go.
This is not waffle. This is me talking to you.
Otherwise,
what's the point?
I'm listening.
Thank you. So for me, with Romero, again, I would like him to put in the defensive displays. I don't care about the bloody passion. It means nothing to me. So I'm very disappointed in him as someone who is the vice captain of this club, doesn't really understand what it means to defend on that. Then let's move across to Ange. So, like I've said, he's going to play the same way. Doesn't matter who you're playing, whether it's Leicester, Everton, Arsenal, United, whatever, he's going to play the same way. That's on him. That's his style of play. He's stubborn, and I think it will ultimately lead to the end of his tenure at Tottenham.
Do you mind if I interject?
Well, you'll like this because it's what I'm saying about Ange. Because I'm not Ange out. I think Ange will leave there. I don't think there'll be any choice eventually where the chairman, who is usually quite trigger happy, will make that choice.
So you believe Ange is sacking himself?
I think it's about results. It's about results. We've lost 2 games. The first 3 games, I would argue that I actually...
He was going to walk down the M1 for this manager.
I liked seeing
flip-flopped today.
I liked seeing the way that we've been building up in the last couple of games. I can't really talk about the game on Sunday because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Abbi and Abbi. It's a bit of a flip-flop from the girl that was walking down the M1.
But I'm not flip-flopping. I'm not saying I think Ange should get sacked. I believe that Tottenham actually needs some stability.
And that's where I feel that you're lacking accountability, Abbi.
Well, I'm saying I think Tottenham needs some stability. We've had 6 managers in 6 years. I think if you sack him...
But you don't like what this manager's doing.
It's not that
I don't. Really stable?
It's not that I don't like what he's doing.
If you've only got 4 clean sheets in 37 games, and you've had how many wins from 11? What's that?
12.
It's a bad.
I agree. And what is carrying him?
Carry on.
And what is carrying Ange is the start of last season. I am not saying I want Ange out, but what I am saying is I think that it will ultimately leave the board with no choice because you can't lose every game.
I asked you, Abby,
and
last time.
Hold on, I'm still not landed. The problem is also up front. So we've spent all this money on players. They can't do anything.
Abby,
Brennan Johnson for nearly £50 million is an absolute absurdity.
Abby,
he should never be bought for that amount of money. Timo Werner.
The last time you recorded,
yes.
Abby, I asked you about this, and I said, what happens if your team conceded the exact same way that we know you to concede in?
Yeah.
And then what happened? Just in clockwork. It's the same style, same pattern.
But I'm not disagreeing with you.
But then the problem is...
I told you that last week.
Then all of a sudden... Yes, you did.
When you told me I need to have chess, I told you that.
Hold on, Abby. So you said, and this is the thing that we're getting to, your manager's making the same mistakes, but then you've called me out for my club for staying with the manager. Yeah. You call me out for that. But I'm saying... There's no different to what you're doing. Your manager's not providing stability. You're conceding the same goals. Everything is in front of you. His tactics are the problem, but then you don't call. But you don't.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Tottenham should sack another manager at this point. I don't think they should.
But you don't even believe you're going to win on the weekend. You say that you don't.
I didn't think we were going to win against Arsenal.
No, I'm saying you don't believe that you're going to win most of your games this season.
No, that's not what I've said.
I've
never said that.
Who have you played this season?
Well, we should have beat Leicester. We should have beat Leicester.
Did you lose to Leicester?
No, we drew. We should have beat Leicester. We completely dominated that game.
Yes.
Again, Romero, complete head loss with Jamie Vardy.
And then Jamie Vardy showed you the badge and said,
complete head loss.
Boys.
Complete head loss from Christian
no
Romero.
longer a big six club.
Everton we beat. Newcastle should have won that game. Yep. Again, Romero goes forward, doesn't bother to track back. One ball over the top. Back of the net, done, right? Again, and we're just really impotent up front. Arsenal, I would never say we're going to beat Arsenal, to be honest with you, because at the moment, Arsenal and Tottenham are in completely, but we're in completely different postcodes as to what we're doing, right? At this point, Tottenham are going into a second season. They're very fragile, right? They are very, very fragile. They're still trying to adapt to his way of playing and figure it out. Arsenal are 5 years into their project. They're challenging for a title and they've spent the money and they've spent the money on players that are ready to do it now. Tottenham aren't there. I would be crazy, and I'm not a deluded fan, to sit there and say, I think that I think Tottenham are going to beat Arsenal on the weekend. Based on what I've seen from the way we play and the lack of goals and the lack of defending, how can I sit there and say the team that's played the best football over the last 2 seasons are going to come and we're just going to turn them over, even without Rice and Odegaard? I would always hope that Tottenham could do something like that, and I would always hope that they'd be able to get a draw. And for large parts of that game, Tottenham had all the possession, but that's fine because that's Arsenal's game plan. They know Tottenham. I'm not rattled. Tottenham aren't going to do anything with that possession, so they're like, just give them the ball. We can just have a set piece, ball over the top, done. But I'm not rattled. You want me to be rattled, and I'm talking to you in a very calm way, explaining to you. But you want me to do something or not?
You've been yapping this whole time, Abby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just went talk. You only want me if I'm rattled.
No. I didn't say, don't tell me what I want.